You see, in this life, we have to be very careful as we conquer grounds, stretch limits, go beyond bounds. As we advance in life, we have to be very careful that we do not get into a, a situation whereby we become ungrateful to God. Why am I saying this? As we advance in life, as we become more successful, there is every tendency for us to forget where we started from, for us to forget our days of little beginning. There is every tendency for us to forget about these days, and it will later lead to ungratefulness. So we have to be very careful as we are conquering grounds, as we are excelling. We have to be careful that we do not fall into the categories of those people who are ungrateful. Why am I saying this? Look at Lionel Messi. Last night, he lost the World Cup and he was crying. Now, I'm not saying that he was crying because he is ungrateful or pained because he didn't win the World Cup. It could be because he was emotional, but that's not where I'm going to actually. But you see, Messi cried, the fans cried, the fans were disappointed, some were very pained. But we forgotten so soon how we prayed for this guy that God will give him an international trophy. This guy, at an early age, he was already successful on the club level. At the club level, for those who understand football very well, this guy was already successful at the club level. But for his national team, he won nothing, to the extent that his countrymen were disappointed and they started burning everything about him. They burned his jerseys, his materials, his statues, every banner that carried Lionel Messi. They took it down because they felt this guy, when he comes to the national team, he does not give his all, and so he's not able to win for us the way he does for his club. And at some point in the year 2016, he had to retire after losing his fourth final, thereabout. He had to retire, only that the world begged, the whole world came, because this guy is so good that they said, no, you are too young to retire, come back. And he later came back and won the Copa America. He won the World Cup, he won the Copa America again, he won the Finalisma. This guy won 4 trophies. So because of this one he didn't win yesterday, and as much as possible he tried to get these people into the final. Do you know what it means to get into the final of the World Cup? It's not an it's not an easy feat. But this guy took his nation to the World Cup final. So I want us to learn from this. No matter what we have achieved, where we have arrived, let's not be forgetful where we are coming from, to the extent that we become ungrateful. That when God doesn't do some things for us, maybe God has his reason for not giving us those things. We get angry, we get depressed, we get suppressed, and at the end of the day, some even cry and be like, why God, why me? So let's not get into that mood. Let's understand that everything works together for our good, and God is ready to give us everything that we need, not what we want. I am your friend Elder Ogu. I sing, speak, and teach the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Bye for now.